Is this a ritual, just putting your gloves on?
Yeah, it scares people.
Face to face.
Huh?
Come on, relax.
I can't relax.
Don't.
Don't. Come on, relax.
Oh yeah, I'll let go of the hand.
That's.
Ow!
There we go.
That hurt. Over.
Shoes are fair size. Okay, now just take the first bit. Ready? 1, 2.
Don't warn me, you fucker.
Huh?
You go deal. Like,
You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
Oh, Jesus.
You are or you're not ready?
How the heck?
I've seen some hairy balls before.
Because Einstein said a lot of things. Don't like my hair. Was one of his. No, and you know, Sir Isaac Newton said that everything in life's got an equal and an opposite. And that's really that's not just the laws of physics. That's it. You know, if you go out and get pissed, you'll have a great night. But the following day, you feel shit. You feel shit for the same amount of time that you enjoyed yourself. And if you don't go out and get pissed, you wake up the following day and you feel great. But let's be honest, the night before was shit. So, you know, you can either go for life like that, just in between, or you go for these big way-hays. But there's normally a whoa-ho. I think on the day that Einstein was born, another guy was born that knew nothing.
Oh, a pair of thongs. You step straight into those. And that is the result. That is the result.
You know, I was washing a spoon. There was yogurt on the spoon. I thought I'll wash it under the tap. You know, it was only as the spoon was approaching the tap, I started thinking, I'm sure I've been through this. No, Jimeoin, not at this age in your life. You can't keep doing this. You fucking idiot. You really are an idiot. I was picking my nose. I had the front of here the other night, and then I realised there's people around. Probably should be picking my nose. So I never became aware when I pick my nose. I always pick my nose after I've seen something beautiful. You know, you come out here in the opera house in the bridge, and you just go. There's a couple up there. You look, it's in the car. It's always after you've had a beautiful view. And then you do the breathe in, pick your nose. I used to think that was how they did card tricks with boogers. Because you know the time that the card in their hand and they do that and the card's gone. It's boogers are the same. You know, you flick it and you think it's gone, but it's just gone around the back of your finger. And then you scratch in behind your ear, and it's there.
Look at that. Amazing.
If you think people are looking at you, then you're doomed. You know, I can't park a car if I think somebody's looking at me. You know, can't pull my underpants up. You know when you're on the beach and you have the towel around your waist and you have to pull your underpants up under the towel? I can do that, no problem. But if I think somebody's looking at me, I catch my big toe in the middle of it. And I'm over, and then I'm rushing the knees, and I pull the whole towel into my ass. And if people weren't looking at the start, they certainly are by the end of the whole thing. He's making a mess of that.
Motel, because they hand out stars willy-nilly to people in motels. You can get 3 stars if you've got a kettle. In the room, that's all you need, a kettle. And that's the first thing you look for when you check in, the kettle. Because there's biscuits near the kettle. And this is often the last treat in the night, after the hookers have gone. I'm joking. I always give the hookers a biscuit. They came that far out. And they're just not expecting a biscuit. Really takes the edge off the whole business arrangement. I'm joking. I never give them a biscuit. Fuck it, they know how to charge. It only is 2 biscuits. No, it was shitty when they're leaving anyway. Fucking my biscuits. No, I do give them a biscuit. But you know, if you want to fill the kettle up, there's no real sink often, you know. We've got a sink here, but often if you want to fill the kettle up, you have to go into the toilet and get that tiny little sink and hook the kettle over the taps in order to get it into the sink to fill it up with water. And then in order to get the kettle back out of the sink, you have to pour the water back out of the kettle again. Only way you can fill the kettle up is stick it into the toilet and flush the chain. Look, no biscuits. No hookers. No biscuits, no hookers. Just Fergus. But hey, who needs biscuits and hookers?